Hi, everybody. Why is my volume not going down? There we go. Hi, everybody. I see Duster and Psych on YouTube being like, do you know when it's gonna start? I'm sorry, my timer died. Like the timer plugin that I use that usually says, like 5 minutes until stream, just completely died. I go to open up OBS today and it's like, yeah, I stopped working, by the way, so I've just like uninstalled myself. I'm like, oh, okay. Strange. How are you? I am good. I'm a little tired, but I always am on Mondays, to be quite frank. Oh my god. And Victor Leaky Heart's here. Oh my god, hey. And Bunny, hi. Hi, everybody. Oh my god, what a popular day of people. What a beautiful, beautiful world. Hi, everybody. Yeah, I'm tired, but I always am on Monday, to be quite honest. Something about the start of the week. I do not like how the feet on this model look right now. They look, I don't know why, they just look so flat and long. I don't know. I don't know what it is about it. They freak me out. Sorry, that was a beautiful distraction from what I was talking about. How is everybody? I've talked enough about me. How's everybody doing? What's new? What's hip? What's happening? Have you seen the FNAF movie? You're sick today? Duster, I'm sorry. It seems like everybody's sick right now. It's almost like it's almost winter or something and it's like cold out and everybody gets sick. Hey, Eliana, how are you? I had school and I had a fire drill and then it started raining. Did it start raining while you were having the fire drill? Like while it was like, while you were like outside? I'm cold and wet. No. I'm going to take that as a yes. I'm good. I'm doing good. I'm tired, but I'm good. I'm always tired. I'm good. Going to see Zootopia 2. Oh, Bunny, I just saw Zootopia 2 like 2 weeks ago. It's really good. I didn't like the first Zootopia all that much, but I really liked the second Zootopia. It's fine. There's so much snow here. Oh my god, here too. We have like patio furniture on our back deck, and it's almost completely covered by the snow right now. It's so funny. My wig is about to get in for my cosplay, so yay. Ooh, what cosplay? I'm good, I'm drawing. Yay! Are you drawing your wonderful little OCs who I adore? I want to see it so bad. Zootopia 2 is so good. I saw it last night. Guys, go see Zootopia 2. Do you think I should pester my parents to get tickets? Honestly, yeah, Zootopia 2 was like surprisingly good. And I'm not a Zootopia fan, so you know that means a lot when I'm saying that. I'm not a Zootopia guy. The first Zootopia I disliked so much that I like swore off of Zootopia and I only liked Zootopia like ironically. I drank Jay, we're so back. Yes! Yes! Thank God. Oh my lag. Oh my lag. There we go. Zenirith's back. We are so back. I'm crocheting. Ooh, what are you crocheting? I keep thinking about getting back into crochet. I feel like I say that every time you say you're crocheting, Bunny. I'm like, I should get back into crochet, but I never do. But I should. I would love to like make myself a little crocheted, like, sweater or something. I think that'd be so cute. Or a hat. I would love to make a hat. I need more hats. More toques. That immediately calls me out as Canadian when I say I need more toques. You should crochet. It's so fun. I used to crochet. When I was a kid, I was super big into crochet. And then I stopped because I started cosplaying and I never went back. But I love like handcrafting, like any little like crafting you can do with your hands. I think that's why I like sewing so much. And I really like hand embroidery. I really, really like anytime I can incorporate like hand embroidery into a cosplay. Mwah, love it. My wig is for my Lilia cosplay from Twisted Wonderland. You should play it if you haven't. It's being animated to a show. A new episode comes out every Wednesday. I have not played it personally, but I've seen it, and I find some of the designs fun. I like crocheting, but creativity block ain't helping. Real. Honestly, you could totally make cosplay crochet things. No, I know somebody who just crocheted. Oh no, I think that was knitting. Never mind. I know people who crochet things for cosplay. When I was at DashCon 2, one of the cosplays that won one of our awards was like fully crocheted, like the outfit, the hat, the everything. It was so awesome. I was like, I have mad respect for you for crocheting the entire thing, honestly. Because it takes forever to crochet something. I do crocheting and cosplaying. I love sewing. Me too. I do cosplaying, sewing, and dance. Oh my god, I have the rhythm of like... a white person, to be quite frank with you. I can keep a beat. Listen, I can keep a beat. That's important to me. I can keep a beat. I 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I just can't like move my arms and my legs at the same time and like choreography and make it look good. That's my problem. I admire people who do. But listen, I'm doing other things with my body. So it's okay if I'm not good at everything. I used to go through a phase of my life where if I wasn't good at like every single thing ever in the world, I was like, oh, I'm actually the worst person in the world and I should explode. And I'm like, no, it's fine. Oh wait, I can't do that yet. Oh my god, where are you? There you are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. XS, S, M, L, XL, 1X, 2X, 3X. There we go. Extra large. Oh wait, I gotta... What are my curve points like? Ooh, they're bad. I should fix those before I get into grading. It's hard to accept that you suck at stuff sometimes. No, it is. I'm such a perfectionist where I'm like, I'm also that type of person where like if I start something new and I'm not immediately good at it, I'm like, oh, it's over. I'm going to hell. But it's like, no. No. And I do theater too. It's so fun. Oh, I miss theater. I occasionally, very, very occasionally, will do work in local theater. And it's always so fun. But I do not have time to do it often. And I miss it. No, that needs to stay there. You should. I just don't have time. That's my problem, is there's not enough hours in the day to do everything I want. But most recently, I guess like 2.5 years ago, I did the costumes for a production of SpongeBob the Musical. It was like a community theater production. And I had like no budget, but it was so fun. It was such a dream show for me. First time I tried watercolor, it was bad, and I dropped it for like 3 years before trying again because I wasn't perfect at it. I literally gave up on art entirely for like years of my life. And art was like the thing I was known for. I was known for like drawing. I was known for painting. I was known for all that stuff. And I realized I wasn't good enough to get into college specifically on art, which I was. I don't know why I was saying I wasn't. I absolutely was. And I just decided to quit it cold turkey and go into business school instead. And it was like the stupidest idea in the world. Because like never give up on your dreams, guys. Literally never give up on your dreams because you only have one life. But like I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna do art. I'm gonna go to school for business. And then I didn't discover art again until like I hit the pandemic. And now I draw all the time. And I left business school and now I do art for a living. So like, man. Honestly, I really appreciate the Ghost playlist. No, whenever I listen to Ghost, I think of you, and then I think of my 2 friends who I went to go visit back in September, and they were just playing like Ghost music videos on their TV while we were hanging out, and then sat me and my husband down and was like, here is the Ghost lore. Like, here is like the Sparks Note version of the Ghost lore. And I was like, I didn't know they had lore, guys. Now I do. Now I do it. I'm starting to get into it. I'm starting to get into it. And I'm starting to listen to more. And Ghost is so good, man. What's going on YouTube? I love musicals. Something Rotten, that's my personal fave. That's why I'm making an indie show now. Ooh, my favorite is Heathers and Hamilton. I know it's basic. Listen, basic is good. There's nothing wrong with basic. I know I'm bad at machine sewing, but I can sew a whole Lolita dress by hand with needle and thread. That is, like, very impressive, honestly. I get people asking me all the time. They're like, I don't have a sewing machine. Can I, like, sew your patterns by hand? And I'm like, I mean, you could, but you're signing yourself up for a lot. You're signing yourself up for a very long and tedious project. I can't do traditional art, but I can do digital, so I do digital, and I might do art commissions. I do furry art commissions. I did a couple of art commissions last year. Was it last year, or was it the year before? I think it was last year. And I do them very, very occasionally, but oh my god, wait, do you guys want to see a fun preview of something? I was like, wait, I can show this off. Let me... This is a little teaser at something that's coming next year. Something exciting is coming next year in terms of the Payton business, and I've gotten to draw a ton of little Zeniriths in all of my different patterns. Oh, that's her in her underwear. Including one that's coming next year. But like, my little gal, she's so cutie. I've been having so much fun playing dress up with her, guys. This one's just for fun. This is literally her just as Sabrina Carpenter, just for fun. I don't think I'd ever make that pattern, but like, I love how these turned out so much. And then the classic. Literally adorable. I think this is like the cutest chibi I've ever drawn. I can't even lie. Like, the Miku, I love the Miku one. Wait, I gotta go back. Where is she? The Miku one I think is my favorite. Yeah. With the little pigtails. And Pomni, my beloved Pomni. Where is she? There she is. I've had so much fun just playing dress up with Zen. Like, I love Digital Circus too. I just saw the new episode when it dropped, and it's been so good. And Mau Mau and Sabrina and Bolin and Senshi. Like, I'm so happy about these. They're so cutie. That's all of them. It was Moon, I think. Oh yeah, I have Sun and Moon. I have both. Your art has improved so much. Love looking at your progress. It's so cool. Thank you. I was gonna say, Victor, you're one of the people who actually like gets to see my art because I don't usually post it in the public sphere. Unless it's something like that. A lot of my art I keep private because I want to have hobbies that I don't monetize. So a lot of my drawing I keep completely to myself. Oh my god, wait. Do you guys want to see something else completely unrelated? LOL, I'm privileged. You get oomph privileges. Did you know that Queen Elizabeth I was Anne Boleyn's daughter? Yes. Yes, I did. Oh my god, Twitch finally freed me to chat. Were you in, like, jail? Did they put you in jail? I'm gonna show you guys something. Ignore the fact that you look at me. It's good to have non-commercial hobbies. It is. It is. Hi. Hi, guys. I'm in my, blanket hoodie again, as I always am when I'm working. I got, like, pins and stuff manufactured for work. It's not focusing, but this is via Arcade as like a little pin. But since I was paying for all that shipping, I decided to get some stuff for me too. I turned one of my OCs into an acrylic standee, and she's my darling. She's not in focus, but you must trust that she is my darling. She sits over here on my desk and just looks at me, and I love her so much. I highly recommend, if you have OCs that you love so dearly, to get merch manufactured of them just for you. I have to take off this blanket hoodie. It is so hot down here. It's usually so cold in my basement, and I've been like, why am I so hot down here lately? Apparently I sit directly under the heat vent, and I did not realize that. I've lived here for 2 years. So, give me 2 seconds. That's so cute. I love her. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. That's my schmoopy doodle. Her name's KJ. I'm making an entire, KJ Ida bag in the new year. I love the knife blanket hoodie. It's Chucky. It's a Chucky blanket hoodie. So the sleeves, like, I'll turn my camera back on again, actually. You guys get a show off. I got it at Spirit. And it's the cutest thing in the world. Oh my god, it's me again. Here, let me scoot back and I can show it to you. I'm literally dying, but I have to come in and say KJ is my wife forever and ever. Like, look, it's like Chucky themed. It has good guys on the pocket and like the Chucky sleeves. Dude, your OCs are so cool. So are yours. Are you kidding me? I literally have the art, Victor, that you drew of like the vampire Jimmy, like the bloody vampire Jimmy, like hanging on my wall right behind me. I love it so dearly. Wait, can I? Yes! Yes, right there. Ha 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 ha. I don't know why I just made that face. Let me turn my thing back off. You guys don't get to see my face anymore. Crazy! It's the only way I can, like, motivate myself to work. Bye, Psych! Enjoy your dinner! It's the only way I can motivate myself to work some days is if I have, like, decorating my space full of little blorbos. So my entire wall behind me is just all, like, blorbo art. I have an OC named Merlion, who's a demon. I have fantasy OC. Oh, yeah. I love a good fantasy OC. I don't know if you can tell by the fact that my VTuber is literally a tiefling. She was originally my D&D OC. I'm glad you guys requested me to draw your blorbos. It was fun. Listen, every month, Kimber and I would message each other and be like, okay, who are we requesting this month? Who are we going in with this month? I literally keep them all in like a beautiful folder, and I cherish them dearly. Okay, I have to take this blanket hoodie off. I'm sweating. I'm so warm. Oh, now I smell. Oh, I'm smelly. Ew. Just remember that I'm less than 2 hours from the Canadian border. I'm less than an hour from the American border, which is fun when the country's not scary. Honestly, I miss that so much about not having my Patreon anymore. Listen, I loved your Patreon. I completely understand why you stopped it. I stopped my Patreon for the exact same reason of like just too much going on. Too much going on. I can't, you know. I can't keep up, but God, having a Patreon is fun. Streaming 840, you're allowed to be stinky, you know exactly, and then I can celebrate being done streaming by taking a beautiful shower. I am supposed to be doing my job, allegedly. But I've been yapping. Yeah, America is scary. Tell me about it, I live in the US. Yeah, I have sympathy for all my beautiful Americans. I get it. My husband literally moved to Canada to, you know, come live with me and to not be in America. Hey, can you show me what sizes those are? Small, medium, large. Yeah, I might reopen it eventually, but IDK, I get it. I get it. I keep thinking about that about my Patreon. I'm like, maybe I'll reopen it again. But I, like, severely burnt myself out with, like, the making one full pattern a month via request thing. Like, it was fun. But if you do, I will be the first person to re-up my subscription to your Patreon. Exactly. I will be the first. Ah, my monitor. Oh, that killed Zen. Zen, come back. There she is. What was I saying? Yeah, Patreon. It was stressful. But when I got merch, like the merch manufactured for my shop, I literally also I have a pop socket of my one OC. I have a charm of that OC. I have, I made coasters of that OC, acrylic standees, and then all the stuff I did for work. Even my twin and my fiance, and I agree, thinking the place to be right now. I keep joking I'm gonna move in with my Canadian friend. Yeah. I want to make fan art of your model, TBH. You are more than welcome to, and I would be very, very flattered if you did. I have a link to all her references on my shop, too. Let me drop that in the chat. I'll drop that in both chats. Wow. Yeah, it's also why I'm hesitant to reopen it. I don't have as much time anymore, and I don't want to burn out. Me when I've looked into moving to Canada 1 million times, come here. Come here, live with me. Come to my house. Okay, now I can actually get into pattern grading. Sleeping under the couch? The robot's gonna get you, man. If you sleep under the couch, the robot is gonna get you in the middle of the night. Like, I live way north of Minnesota and it's cold out, but not that cold. Tim Walt sucks. Boo! That's my friend. Your friend is the robot? Guys, for context, we have a robo vacuum. Because I was sick of vacuuming the floor all the time, so I bought like a $200 like Roomba robo vacuum. And quite literally, that little thing, we named it Blind Old Dog because it constantly gets lost and like doesn't realize where it is, and it'll go like and then like bump into the wall a couple times like an old blind dog. And it's kind of, I kind of humanize it a little bit. I'm like, oh, my little robot that gets lost. I hate vacuuming. No, literally, I vacuum all the time. RIP to my AirPods that I lost 2 weeks ago. No. It's trying its best. No, exactly. It was just born. It's only 3 weeks old. You must understand. Okay, send to back. Lock. There we go. Now I can start grading. Oh, that moves so little. Can I do 0.1? There we go. TBH, even just moving more north would be a dream. Texas is scary. Texas is scary for a multitude of reasons, but also, why did you have your air conditioning on the other night? That's actually the scariest part to me. It's winter. Grow up. It's winter. Get acclimatized. Move up north where there is snow so you can do what Peter did. The way I had to turn on the AC. No, exactly. Chloe question, the like base patterns you use to start sometimes, do those come with the program or did you make them? Some of them come with the program, like the program comes with all of these, which are really nice, but they only come in like the basic clothes size. So they come in like a very small size, which I don't like. So I made my own bodice pattern block and I want to make my own pants one. And I have a couple of other files that I've also made that are my own base patterns that kind of help. But the Clo ones are a great jumping off point. I just start all my drafting in my extra large size. So, like, you know. My options are limited. Or I have to do a lot of, like, additional grading to get them to actually fit. Oh, I forgot I can move notches individually now. Floridians during hurricane season is my spirit animal. Good luck in Texas. Texas scares me. I don't know why. Because it's scary. That's why. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Other Floridians are another species, man. My husband's Floridian. Tee. Did I get all of those? Yeah. And that's that one. I'm so glad that this pattern's kind of simple. I've been enjoying making more simple patterns lately. All my friends are moving to Florida, and I'm like, man, have fun. Not for me. I have also had friends who have recently moved to Florida, and I'm like, I love you guys. I worry about you, but I love you dearly. Okay. Is that it? Yeah, the heart stays the same size. Cool. Let me go to 3x and check. Nope, things don't fit. Okay. 4.9 versus 4.8. Oh, you're way too long. Then you are, no, you, 13.4 versus 13.0. Ooh, Jesus. RIP, maybe someday you'll be able to move. Shaking, crying, saving money. Moving is expensive. Moving is so expensive. What app are you using? Also, rip to the people that moved here. I'm using Clo 3D. What do you mean you don't fit? You fit before. What's your sizing difference here? 10.5 versus 10.8. Oh. I need to change your length then. 10.5. Grading confuses me so much. I understand it in theory, but never really properly learned, thanks COVID. It's so confusing, man. Especially doing it on Clo. There's 18 billion different, like, dots, and none of them make sense. And then you do this, and all these things light up red, and you're like, oh, I fucked up everywhere. 15.2, and you are... What are you? Tell me... I can't read what size you are. 15.7? Way too long. Oh, I see why. I'm looking into moving in, man. The city I want to move in is so expensive, I'll have to find roommates. I literally live with my husband and 2 roomies. I gotta go, but it was nice talking to you again. Have fun. Be safe. Wait, do you know where the Mississippi River starts? Mississippi? Is it not Mississippi? Is it not Mississippi? Am I crazy? I found apartments in the city I'd like to move to, and the ones in my budget had literally the toilet and the kitchen type of room, like shoebox size. I could never live in a studio apartment. I couldn't. I have all the respect in the world for the people that do. Couldn't be me. 15.2 versus 15.4. Are you 15.2? Yeah. So how are you so different in length? Let's try that. That's gonna mess up that. Yeah, that actually just made everything worse. 15.2 versus 14.1. Oh my god. It truly is like, bro, I will not be able to afford even a tiny apartment in the city, and I want to move in with how little I'm paid. Right? It starts in Minnesota? Why is it the Mississippi River then? That's not the right state. I can do studio. I like the small space, but only if it's just me. Like living with a partner or an animal in a studio sounds not ideal. Yeah, my first apartment was a 2-bedroom basement apartment. And it sucked. It sucked. Not just because the apartment was growing mold, but also because it was just too small. Wow, I hate you. 4.6 versus 5.1. Oh, okay, I know how to fix that. The only reason I'm like considering it now is because I got a better paying job. When I first looked, I was delivery driver, a min wage. No. Federal minimum wage. Yup, Texas federal minimum wage. I basically live there like it's my home because it goes through Mississippi. I guess that makes sense. Like Lake Ontario isn't only in Ontario. Like the Americans get it too, but feels wrong. 10.9 versus 10.3. Why are you so large? Okay, I will make the sleeve wider. LBO not being NSFW Twitch, what are you on? Chameleon, Twitch hates you today, man. Twitch constantly like censoring you today. I searched it up. I appreciate you answering my eternal questions. I'm so confused at everything ever. Hello, what I miss? We're just yapping. We're just yapping, honestly, Icefire. Also, hi. We're yapping about what it's like to live in America. I don't live in America, but I'm talking to the Americans. What it's like to be able to afford to move, which is so expensive. And being just a little guy, exactly. The Mississippi River's name comes from the Ojibwe word for big river. The word Mississippi comes from Mississippi, Anishinaabe name for the river. Oh, it's Anishinaabe for great river. Okay. Okay. I understand now. $12.7 and you're 13.8. Oh, so are you too long now? What the hell? Yeah, you are. Cries, yeah, trying to live is just expensive. It is, man. Can I do that? Is that gonna work? No. What's your problem now? You're still too long? Oh my god, you're so dramatic. Moving this over, going to here. Please tell me that fixes it. Oh my god, but it makes you too long. Ah, I hate grading. I hate craning. 10.9. That just seems like such a small armhole, though. That's my thing. I think I want to make it a little deeper. And then like that. Now tell me that fits. No. How do you not attach to each other? Oh, you attach to the back. 11.186 versus 11.9. Oh, I see what's going on now. Okay, man. The origins of some of the state names are cool. Like Texas is a Caddo word Tejas, which means friends. Oh, I love that. 11.1 versus 11.6. So you're still too big. Okay. I know what I can do. Oh, grading. You, exhaust me sometimes. Misty Butterfly has been dragged away to play more arcade games and earn more tickets. Ah, the lurker. Have fun at the prize counter, Misty. Earn lots of tickets for us, okay? My daily haunting. Oh my god. Not Katie Harley. That one's not even that haunting anymore. I have far worse photos than that, but back in the day, that was one of the most haunting photos of me. And now I look at it and I'm like, okay, that's like a normal photo. 1.4 versus 1.6. Fart boo boo! Fart boo boo! 11.4 versus 11.6. Oh my god, you're still not long enough. Enough. One more. Oh, my Twitch warriors, please be brave with the ads. You have 90 seconds of ads. If you get a weird ad, I want to know what it is. But if your ads are normal, congratulations. 5.0 versus... no. 4.6. Oh, I see why. I see why. I can fix that. Let me do that. Yeah! Okay. We're almost there. We're almost done grading this size. Thank God. Thank God. Also, welcome back. Do you want to hear the crazy prompt I got for my next comm? Oh my god, always. Yes, I do. 34 versus 33. Ah, I see what's going on here. I can fix that easily. Oh yeah, I don't like how that curves anyways, so that's perfect. 1, 2, 3, in. Does that fix it? Are you too short now? 33 versus... yeah, you are too short. Just a little bit. Winner! Gagnon! Bunny, you're the first to redeem the first! So he's a bard and asked for a trench that is MCR Black Parade but dwarven armor. That sounds cool as hell. That sounds so cool. The name Minnesota comes from the Dakota tribe's word for Minnesota River, meaning cloudy, muddy water or sky-tinted water. Interesting. We're all learning today, guys. Together. 4.9 versus 3.7. Ooh, big difference. Yeah, it's going to be a time figuring that out exactly, but I'm looking forward to it. It sounds like it'll be, like, challenging, but, like, a fun kind of challenge. You still too long? 4.3 versus 3.7. You just seem like you're so short. I got an ad for a university in Finland, and I was like, what? makes you think I'm the target audience for this? That's me when I get US military ads. I'm like, I'm in Canada and also like staunchly like anti-military, like the US Army. I'm like, well, okay. The fact that the US Army is trying to cater to gamers, I don't want to talk about it. It makes me mad. Like, okay. Enough of this. Okay, I think with this adjustment, will be back in business. Is that gonna mess up the sleeve? Yes. Okay. Oh, it's this side of the sleeve anyways, so that side of the sleeve can go out more. That's fine. Your FBI agent is slacking on your targeted ads. Exactly. They have esports teams and it makes me mad. No, exactly! Exactly! Like, this is not good, guys. 4.641 versus 4.7. That's barely a difference. Oh, 4.5 versus 4.7. That's more like it. I think I just need to bring that down a tinge and then in a tinge. Yes! I'm a genius. Okay. I'm going to unlock all pattern outlines, delete my guidelines. Okay. This could very well go horribly. I'm going to freeze the hat because I don't need it. Come on. I actually don't even need the hat in the grading, to be quite frank. I'm going to scoot all of that. Come on. No, come on. Up. I'm worried it's going to clip through the body weird. So I'm going to let it try and fix itself. Yeah. Okay. I get military ads all the time. It fucking pisses me off. No, all the time. Yes. Hey, have you seen Hamilton? I have. I got to see it on tour when it came to Ottawa a couple years ago. I think that was like 2021. And I've also seen the Disney Plus Pro Shot, which I loved. I love Hamilton. It's a classic. It's a classic. It's like a decade old, but it's like an instant classic to me.
Dirty brown water.
A hydration check. Thank you so much, Bunny. Guys, a hydration check has been redeemed, which means that you legally have to take a sip of whatever drink you're drinking, and you also have to tell me what you're drinking. You have to tell me. I'm drinking water because it's good for me apparently. Oiter, very little because I'm still poisoned. Guys, can we send our sympathies to Kimber, who is food poisoning right now from orange chicken? From like devious orange chicken. Hot chocolate. Oh. Room temperature cola. I got nothing to drink. I wasn't prepared. All right, chop chop. Chop chop, get yourself a drink. Chop chop. Come on. Time's ticking. You want to starve? Water burns? Why does it burn? Let me check the fit on this. Ooh. The armholes. Exactly what I thought when I said I thought the armholes were weird. And the neckline could go down a little bit more. Kimber, I believe in you. You'll make it to the other side. Our beautiful Kimber. Our beautiful dying Kimber. Please send her your sympathies in this trying time. 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, I just don't like how this armhole looks. Now you're gonna be completely the wrong size. Yeah. 13 versus 11. All right. think this is gonna fuck everything up. I need you to know I'm restricting myself from spamming ghost lyrics in the chat because the music got me so excited. No, it's so good. It's so good, man. I had, like, listened to a couple of Ghost songs, but I got, like, really into Ghost. Like, and listening to their music in, like, the past, like, month. And I can't tell you I know any lyrics, but God, the vibes. I don't know lyrics, but a song will come on and I go, oh, I remember this one. Ow, help, I'm stuck between my bed and my wall. Stop typing. Stop typing and get out. I'm literally suffering so bad, betrayed by orange chicken again. This happened earlier this year from a different place. Literally the evil orange chicken. Also at the start, I love the Joe music. I love Joe. Joe DJO. For the people who don't know. Not Joe like J-O-E. That is his name, but he goes by DJO when he makes music. Like, that's how you spell it. DJO, but it's pronounced Joe. He's part of my Bardcore that I start the stream with. Bardcore cover of him. Why was the orange chicken evil to you? One of my friends is a ghost cosplayer and I love watching their builds. Ugh. I love seeing people cosplay Ghost. I'm like, okay, yeah. I've never seen, like, a Ghost cosplayer who didn't, like, serve, and pardon my language here, serve immense amounts of cunt. Like, immense, horrific amounts of cunt. Like, every Ghost cosplayer I've seen. Oh, I didn't check the size discrepancy here. 13 versus 13.6? Oh, you hate me. No, you're so right. I am. I must know, why is the orange chicken so evil to you? The orange chicken just has something against Kimber. I don't know, man. Did you, like, betray an orange in your past life or something? Oh, God, this looks so crooked now. Ugh. I don't want to view the size grading for a second. Yeah, that is so crooked. Ew. I can fix this. Surely, I say. 1, 2, and then 3, 4, up, 1, 2, down. Is that better? That is better, yes. Actually. You are 13.2, and you still need to be 13.6. Oh my God. I've treated her so right. I've always loved orange chicken. It was my food of choice for the eat one thing forever question. No. I kind of want to recreate the ghouls costume from the last era because they were so good. Like, not even for cosplay, just to wear because it's the type of shit I wear anyway. I have a friend who is, I think, doing that. And showed me them. The ghouls from the last era. And they're so fucking cool. Like, if there's one thing that Ghost gets right, other than the music, because the music is really good, is, like, the aesthetics. I made it too big now? Come on, man. 1. Then let me go back. And then we shrink you by 1. This should be it, and then I should just have to adjust the side seams. No! Why? 30 point... How did you go from 13.2 to 13.8? Please. There we go. Okay. You are 32 and you are 33. Perfect. I want to make the back shorter anyways. 1, 2, 3. Is that gonna work? Now you're probably too short, aren't you? 33 versus... Oh, no, you're still too long. Let me just try 1. Okay. Do you fit better now? What's your stress map like? Oh, that's because you're sitting on the neck weird. Okay, I can bring the neckline down. Have you ever done projector patterns? I've always wanted to. I would love to have a projector. Okay, yeah, it's fine. Hi, can we? Thank you. I started dipping my toe and got a $40 projector, and so far it's sick. No, I think it'd be so fun. Loki, I want to watch Heathers. Do it. Live your truth. I'm scared these other sizes aren't going to fit. I keep thinking about it, but I have nowhere to store a projector. So I'm like, That's perfect. Actually, wait, yeah, that is a weird concept. Why do they get longer? The arms aren't longer. I'll make them get a tinge longer, but not that much longer. That seemed to look crazy. I'm gonna ceiling mount mine. I would love that someday to have a ceiling mounted projector for patterns. It would make my life so much easier if I didn't have to, you know, print everything out and then cut the edges and then tape them together. That is the one thing about printed home patterns that is frustrating. And I understand when people are like, I hate that part of them. I'm like, yeah, I get it. Okay, that is all the plus size patterns above extra large now graded. That's pretty sweet. Let me lock them and then I'll unlock the smaller size range. Yeah, I printed a pants pattern and that was my breaking point, man. Some of my patterns are like over 100 pages and every time I'm always like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry you have to print all of this. Like the Princess Peach pattern that is, fun fact, going to be retired next year, is like 130 pages or something because her skirts are so big. And I'm like, I feel so bad for the people who have to make that, who choose to make that. I'll say extra small, add, maintain. All right, group, put you in that, and then, can I lock you? Yes, I can. Okay, let's get into it. Okay, so I want to make you 0.03. Actually, 0.025. The things we suffer with to cosplay insane patterns, exactly. I always consider it, would I rather spend the time printing out this pattern, or would I rather draft it myself? And the answer is always, I don't want to draft it myself. You are all different shades of teal, and I don't think I like that, because I can't see you. Red, red, red. There we go. That's better. Now I can see. Yeah, these armholes are crazy. I know I drafted them this way, but I'm so used to wider armholes that I'm like, what are we doing? I'll do that. I'll do that and fiddle with it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And then. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And then 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Watching this while at the gym. Oh my god, hey. Please, please meet your workout goals for me because I can't, because I'm here in pattern grading hell. I need to start going to the gym and exercising more, but I don't drive, so getting to the gym is hard. I gotta go for a little, that's okay. Thank you for stopping by, and I hope you have a good one, Duster. Thank you for the Minnesota facts. I had to make a pair of pajama pants the other day. And instead of being the smart person I say, instead of like, you know, drafting my own pattern and then printing it out, I was like lazy and I was like, I really don't want to do that. And I just completely used an existing pair of pants I had as reference. And I was like, okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I had to show this pattern to my friend because they just got into Deltarune as well. Need to make a whole cosplay group. No, I feel like this is going to be really helpful for a lot of Deltarune cosplayers, which is good because I love you folks. I'm like, this is the kind of pattern where it's like, it's simple, but if you don't want to think about drafting it yourself, I got you. Hello? Don't say I got a perfect first try. I don't believe you. Okay, yeah, I didn't. Gotta go, but it was so nice hanging out. Bye. Have a good one. It's good to see you. It's good to talk to you. I remember you used clothing that already exists to trace. Exactly, that's what I did. And you know what? The pants fit perfectly, and they fit exactly like a pair of pants that I already love. 2.9 versus... Stop saying 4. That's not true. 3.1 versus, what is this? 2.9. Oh, okay. So you just need to be wider. I love just using my own clothes as patterns as well because sometimes I just be lazy. I just be lazy, man. Sometimes I don't want to worry about it. Wow, that went by scarily smoothly. I tend to just start with a pattern similar enough and go from there. Too lazy to make fully from scratch usually. Man, you are not the only one. Why do you think I make patterns for a living? Because you are not the only one that thinks like that. All right, 1, 2, 3. Oh, wow. You guys have heard of cold shoulders. Now get ready for cold inner bicep. Yeah, the sleeves are just in the wrong spot. Let me scoot you down. Although recently I've been wanting to cosplay so many new costumes, but the pattern for them don't exist yet, and I'm like, cries, I don't want to do it myself. Yeah. Yeah, I always feel bad because people will message me like as soon as something comes out, and they're like, do you have the pattern for this? And I'm like, no, man, it's been 2 days. I can't work that fast. No, that's perfect, so we can show off our biceps after the gym workout. Wait, true. Cold bicep window. I'm surprised that this went perfect the first grading go around. Let me check all the other sizes, make sure they're good too. Are you gonna give me cold biceps again? No. Nice. And the one after that. Perfect. And large. Perfect. Boom. We are good. I'm gonna check the stress maps just in case. Okay, yeah, normal spots for stress. Yeah. Oh my god, hi, I finally caught one of these again. Sam! I saw your DM on Discord and I was like, shit, I'm in the middle of streaming. I can't answer your question. I'm so sorry, my diva. I still love you. Do you still love me? Do you still love me even though I'm on stream? Those people who can drop a new cosplay after like 12 hours of the source costume existing are built different. I don't know how they do it. I tried to do it once. when WandaVision revealed like when they had Quicksilver come into WandaVision, like the day that episode dropped, I cosplayed him with like things from my closet. And even though it was just a closet cosplay, I hated doing it so much that I was like, I'm never doing this again. Never make me do this again. I had no idea you were streaming, but I figured you were working. I'm always up to something, man. Okay, extra large. Do I need to get rid of the fabric colors? No, perfect. But actually, I need to cut these in half. Cut and sew. Come on. Cut and sew. Cut and sew. Okay, save. What size is that? Large? Perfect. This looks like absolutely nothing on the screen right now because you guys can't see what I'm doing. Which is even funnier. I'll say. Like, I promise you I'm exporting each of the sizes into my files, but you can't see that, so it just looks like nothing is happening on the screen. I'll say small. And extra small. Export. One 1x, 2x, come on. Come on, Chloe, be nice to me. I love when the Chloe fabric just decides to do that. Like, hey diva. There we go. Okay, and now I need to grab the hat from the draft file. Ad break time. Twitch warriors, please be brave during the ads. Please be safe during the ads. And if you get any weird ads, I want to know about them. Okay, I think with this, that means I'm done with all the grading, and now I can get onto the digitizing. Thank God. Okay, no. Okay, Illustrator, hand me my patterns. There we go. Okay, where is extra large? This is extra large. Perfect. Main profile. Yeah. Okay, I don't need you. I don't need you. I don't need you. I don't need you. 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 Cool. Seem to fit. Don't. Let's do it again. I love digitizing patterns because it's just the same thing over and over and over again. It's really funny. Like, let me just go and do the same thing forever and ever. Okay, I gotta head out because I gotta get ready for my last class of the day. Bye. Hope you have a great day. I hope you do too. I hope your class is kind to you. And I hope you're done classes soon for the holidays. Little break. Go, go, go. Get out. This is another one of those things that you guys can't see because I have to save all my files as a different format. File, save as. It just looks like my mouse is moving across the screen and doing nothing on your end. But on my end, I'm actually saving files. Like a smart person. Hi, how are you? Sometimes I wish I could show the YouTube chat on screen when I stream. But apparently it's against Twitch's terms of service to do such a thing. So, it doesn't get to show up. Hello. Another person says hi. Hi, A-Planet. How are you? A-Planet and Olga. Okay, select object, clipping mask, get rid. Select object, clipping mask. Select object, clipping mask. Select object, clipping mask. I always love watching people make patterns and stuff. I have Clo too, and I want to improve my patterning with it, so it's nice to learn. That is exactly how I learned Clo, honestly. It was a lot of trial and error and a lot of watching other people and being like, what's their work process like? I'm good. How is you? Good. Thank you so much. I am doing pretty well. I was tired when I started stream, but the nice thing about being on stream is I sit here and I yap all the time. So it kind of forcibly wakes you up. Sometimes I just learn by messing around and finding out. Exactly. I find so much of cosplay and crafting and sewing is just the phrase fuck around and find out. In like a good way. Like sometimes it goes bad, but sometimes you fuck around and you do truly find out. Okay, file, select, same, stroke color. Do I know what 80% of the stitches on my machine do? No, but I use it on scraps and I'm like, oh, okay. No, literally, like I'll like Google stuff. I'll be like, what is that? Okay, all that work I just did to make all of these too wide didn't work. Fucking around and finding out is how I approach a majority of my sewing. Exactly. Exactly. Oh, the heart has... Yes. The heart's the same size on each of these, honestly. Guess who's back? Oh, I don't know. Oh, I don't know. Put that back on the extra large. There we go. Get out. Get out. Oh, now, no. You select same stroke color. Oh, it's just you. Okay. I love that I did all that, and Illustrator was like, yeah, every single one of these has the same settings. And I'm like, okay, yeah, do you mean it, or are you just saying that to me? And it's like, no, I mean it. And then I go check, and all that work I did just, like, didn't register on Illustrator. I'm working through my anxiety and perfectionism with cosplay stuff. I haven't cosplayed in a few years because I've been focusing on my health, but I want to make Mao Mao to try and get back into it. Mao Mao, her outfits are so gorge. I loved getting to do the one I got to do for a commission, which is the one that's on the shop now. It's such a pretty dress. I guess it's like a top and a skirt, but it's so pretty. It's so pretty, and with the right, like, fabric. Mama is such a simple, easy cosplay to start off with, too. At least I'm talking about her green default one. Yeah. Yeah, her green default one doesn't seem that difficult, honestly. But yeah, she's so many pretty outfits. She does. I want to cosplay them all. Do it. Do it. Ralsei dress front. I'm just here struggling to hold all my cosplay plans. Real. Real, I say, as if I have a multitude of cosplay plans right now. Cut on fold. And I gotta go again. Bye. Have fun. And I mean, I've made ball gowns and latex masks before and full face prosthetics. It's just with time, anxiety amps up. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Sometimes I like to work on multiple at once when I get burned out, so it's hard to work in one cosplay, I work in the other one. I love doing that. And eventually one of them will get done. Exactly. Cut to black. Oh, no, wrong way. There we go. All right. Yeah, I usually do that with cosplays. I'll usually end up having like 2 on the go. Right now I have none on the go, which is a little sad. Applique. The applique does not need seam allowance. There we go. Hey, it's okay. Sabrina Carpenter Springtrap in the future, okay? Exactly. I'm starting to learn not to con crunch, though. Like, I still like to set deadlines for me to be motivated, but if I can't make it, I'm trying not to stress over it. There will always be other cons. There will always be other cons. I'll say hat. I guess base. Cut one teal. Not cut on fold. There is always the next con. It can be ready for the next con, and it'll be perfect for the next con. Oh, wait. You're actually cut 2 because you're aligned. Cut 2 teal. There we go. Hat brim. Cut 2 teal. Cut on fold. And you are a little bit too large. Hat horns. Cut 4 teal. Cut X2 interfacing. I love using your streams to motivate me to do my own work. Sadly, I cannot stay too long today, but it was nice to finally catch a stream live even for a little bit. Hopefully I'll be able to catch another one soon. I appreciate it. I appreciate you stopping by. And have a good one. I'm so glad my streams can help people get their own work done, because that's literally why I stream, is to get my own work done. I need you to include cut x1 interfacing. Oh, I need to add a note. For the interfacing pieces in the hat, be sure to cut out without seam allowance, black inner line, not gray Okay, there we go. I had to write something to remind myself. Group. Okay, now I need my folds. There you are. Now, I just pasted you. Where did you go? I hate when I do that. I literally do the process of cutting and pasting. Like, I copy something and then I paste it, and then Illustrator's like, actually, you've never copied anything. You're actually crazy? One, two, three. There we go. Excuse me. It did it again. I copied that. Copy, paste. Thank you. Copy, paste, paste. There we go. Okay, and the sleeve is fine as it is, and then this needs folds. There we go. Copy, paste. And right there. Oh, are the marked symbols or PNGs? They are little like vector lines here in Illustrator. If I group all of that, and then I take that and that, I think I can center them. Okay, not like that. I take that and I group. No, oh my god. 1, 2, group. 1, 2, group. Oh, why is there another one? There we go. Okay. Yeah, these are just to make the pattern readable for people who are buying the pattern, understandably. Okay, yeah, you still are not. But now that's grouped, that's grouped, that's grouped. Okay, the hat now has its own. Love being able to read a pattern. We love it. File, save as. I'm going to go to ralsei and I'm going to name you ralsei underscore hat. Ralsei underscore hat underscore one size. There we go. Do you have like a symbol Illustrator file that you copy and paste? I haven't thought of that. I use symbols and I dislike it. I do. I take all of them from this pattern key that I've already made. So you can see that I have like my text template that's right here. And then I will I'll copy like the cut on fold or like the button snap placement. And then these are just the same on every pattern. So now everything has its symbols and I can just slap them in place. I feel like I'll finish the size grading and stuff of this today and then probably be like, okay, that's enough for one day. I don't know if I have the mental fortitude to write the pattern book today. I thought I did, but then the longer I do this, the more I remember, oh yeah, this kills me. There we go. Ooh, I just don't like how that looks. Can I do that? Can I do like that? And then like that? No, I still don't like how that looks either. I'm trying to make it take up as few papers as possible. Oh, wait. That's actually perfect. Wait, never mind. I'm good. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is kind of like an inventory puzzle in games. It's like Tetris. It's like Tetris or playing like a little to the left, I find. It's a good brain teaser, honestly. Like some days I don't have the mental fortitude to do this because it just kills me. But other days I'm like, yay, puzzle time! Like today I'm like, yay, puzzle time! But I know that once I do this 9 times in a row, I'm gonna be like, oh my god, get me out of here. That's smart, thank you! I try and make it intuitive for me as a worker as much as it is for people who read my patterns. But they weren't always this nice. This was a change I made this year to make them all look like this with a new fancy pattern key and everything. Okay, so now the hat's its own thing. Oh, I didn't save it as a PDF. I should do that. File, save as PDF. I'm going to actually delete all of these. Okay, one more time. Save as PDF. Perfect. Okay. Now that's saved as a PDF, I can close it. Okay, now I can take all of my text that I've already done, copy it, and... oh wait, group that up. Yeah. Copy, paste. Yeah. Perfect. See how they just fit in perfectly on every size? Boom. So look for the back and for the sleeves. Perfect. Oh, I had a couple texts from my mom asking me a question. Mom, I'm on stream. She's like, do you have a thing for the cricket? I'm like, no, girl, I don't. She texted me and then 10 minutes later was like, never mind, I figured it out. I'm like, okay. Have fun. Have fun making your crafts. Love you. She doesn't know I'm making Delta rune patterns on stream. I can absolutely see that getting old a few times in a row. Oh, yeah. I'm just lucky because this is definitely a more simplistic pattern. When it's my really complex patterns, like... where is she? Patterns, sewing, gaming. Oh, she's in comics. I guess that makes sense. This is Squirrel Girl. I'd like you to just look at how many pattern pieces are here. Now I want you to imagine that I have to Tetris them 8 times. And every time I can't just follow the same template to Tetris them because they're different sizes every time, so they always end up different. It was a nightmare. It was a nightmare. Love her dearly. That pattern definitely took something out of me. Okay. Now I can group everything up. Okay, group. Now I'm just grouping them all up together so that when I move them to do my little Tetrising onto the printable papers, they don't fall apart. So I'm just going through each size and just selecting all the pieces and grouping them up. That way they move as one piece, whereas if I don't group them up and say I grab this, they fall apart. And it's you usually have to press Control G to group them up, but I made a little shortcut on my Stream Deck because pressing Control G was hurting my hand. Because you have to like angle your wrist weird to do it. So now I just press one button on my Stream Deck and it does it for me. Okay. Now I need to prep them for actually fitting the printable paper in there. I'm lucky that these aren't very complex at all. Okay, file open, recents, 2025 sewing paper. All right. Why are we doing that? Paste. 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 Perfect. I'm going to start with extra large because it's the center pattern. And now it's time to play Tetris. Do I want it like that or do I want it horizontal? Ooh, it kind of fits better horizontal. I just have to scoot that. Okay, no. Guys, I miss Five Nights at Freddy's 2. I want to go see it again. I'm mad. I just started thinking about Five Nights at Freddy's. I was like, ghosts! Just like those children in the FNAF movie. Oh. Oh, let's go. I love when they fit in perfectly with each other like that. And then can the sleeve go over here? To no one's surprise, I am thinking about Five Nights at Freddy's. I had a friend tag me in an Instagram story of him holding up a Freddy Fazbear plush in front of the corpse of Poseidon's Fury, and it was like missing at Cos Payton and at Peter the Pepsi today, and I was like, care me, miss me. This is Crucified. I was like, am I crazy or is this Crucified? This is Crucified. I need to go see the FNAF movie again, but I don't want to pay for it because it's expensive to go to the movies. I have to figure out when Peter gets like a buy one, get one deal at the movies. I need to figure out when that counts for movies because you can't do them when the movies are brand new. You gotta wait like a couple weeks. But then at that point, why not just watch it in my house for free? Uh-oh, ad time. Twitch warriors, please be brave during the ads. Please survive. sleeve can go right there. And the heart can go right there. And it's the same as the other one. Perfect. Oh, wait. There we go. Okay. Delete. Oh, I just realized I'm 1 follower away from my follower goal on Twitch. Nice. Oh, my OBS. Come back. I'm back. Welcome back. Welcome back. I've moved on to playing Tetris with my patterns. Did I get rid of the... Yeah. Yes? Yeah. Okay. I'm not crazy. Come on. There we go. Yeah, I guess that's okay. That'll do. I don't think I can get it better than that. Save as... Oh, wait, no, I forgot the... Yes. 1, 2, 3. Boom. Boom. I used to not include these print layouts back when I first started making my patterns, because I was like, why does it matter? I was like, why does it matter? You just tape the pictures together like instructed. And then I was like, well, some people like to have a visual guide, and what if you only want to print out one part of the pattern? You know? That way you can tell, and you can go, oh, I just want to print out the heart. I'll just do A9. Beelzebub. I like the layout. Thank you for including it. See, exactly. Like, personally, I don't usually need the layout because I, like, just tape things together until they make sense. But I know so many people like it a lot, so I'm like, I'll do it for you. And it really isn't that much of a stress on me. It takes 2 seconds to add it to a pattern. All right, there we go. And rotate you so you can fit in. What size is this? Oh, this is large. Okay. Yeah, I'll put on 89. I had to study a bit, LOL. Oh, you poor thing. I do not miss studying one bit. My autism needs structured instructions. Layouts help. See, I have different autism. I need structured instructions a lot, but then there are other times where I hate instructions so much. It's helpful as a bitchy whose first time sewing a garment from scratch was your Pomni pattern, and I can imagine as I keep at it and improve, I probably wouldn't need it, but for present Sam, blowing you kisses, thank you. I do it for you. Oh my god, wait, guys, next time I stream, I might have an autism diagnosis. That's what's going on in the life of Payton outside of cosplay, is next time you see me, I might have an autism diagnosis. And if I don't, I'm gonna be really upset, because that means my doctor was an idiot. I'm like the poster child for adult with autism. Official. I asked my doctor, and he kind of sucks. I'm gonna be so real with you guys. My doctor sucks. One time I saw him for a health issue. I brought him all of this research I had done. I like told him about all my symptoms, and he looked at me and he went, "Well, what do you want me to do?" You're the doctor. You're the doctor. Dude, you gotta wear a suit to your diagnosis, special occasion. Man. But, like, I know there's, like, a bunch of, like, official diagnoses usually come with, like, you know, a bunch of criteria and stuff. But my doctor's like, I mean, I'll sit you down and we'll have a conversation and, you know, you might get a diagnosis. And I'm like, well, I want, like, an official diagnosis, dude. Like, please don't just look at me and go, yeah, you have autism. Like, I need it in writing. I need it in writing so I can get support. Please. Please, sir. I do not ask you for much just to do your job. And some days that feels like a monumental task in itself for you. I have another doctor. The problem is I can just never book in with her. And I'm like, I would rather see you than him. At least you, you know, are normal. I don't have autism, at least I don't think, but I need instructions for packing and, like, school and that stuff. I tried to get a diagnosis and the person I went to said it was unlikely because I'm articulate and have a high empathy. Oh my god. Complete misunderstanding of what autism is. I think the number one contender for me having autism was years ago when I first started realizing, hey, maybe I think I have autism. I took every available diagnostic quiz online and organized them and color-coded them in, like, a spreadsheet by their results, what those results meant, and whether it meant that quiz thought I had autism or not. Like, that should be a diagnosis on its own. Exactly. Like, I feel like that says a lot about me. Like, I did not need to organize it all like that and then color code it and yet I did. And I still have it. There are also other reasons I think I have autism, but, you know. Those are mine. Those are my private things. 2x, 3x. Oh, how did I end up at extra small? PDF. How many have I done so far? 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 5, and then 3 more makes 8. Yay! Yeah, my doctor straight up said to me, he's like, I don't think it really matters if you get an autism diagnosis because, like, you're an adult, so it's not like you're going to get support for it. And I was like, thank you so much for telling me that it doesn't matter if I'm disabled because who cares? I care. I care, and having a formal diagnosis on paper would be very helpful for me in getting the support that I need. Thank you. Just because I'm a grown adult doesn't mean I, you know, don't have needs. I have support needs that an official diagnosis would help with. The biggest reason being you have too much swag, it's unreal. Exactly. I have beads and stuff and I dump them all out and mix them and then sort them, and I do that over and over, so I might have some suspicion. Maybe you just like organizing things. Who knows? No, I am like poster child for a lot of the criteria for autism. Poster child. I'm 24. Poster adult. But unfortunately, there's not a lot of, you know, support and care for adults with autism, because people think like, oh, well, you know, you're out of school now, so what does it matter? I'm like, I still have autism. It didn't go away. I had it in school too, but just because I had it in school in a different way than most people expect, nobody was like, man, I think you have autism. That's such a crazy thing for a doctor to say. It implies every other adult with autism is just freeballing the world, and that sure isn't the case. No, literally. And I feel like he's going to be like, did you have trouble in school? And I'm going to be like, no. No, I was really, really good in school. Because I would, like, hyper-fixate on getting good grades and, like, getting my work done fast. I would get in public school, and specifically high school, in high school specifically, I would try and get my work done in class as fast as possible, to the point where I'd be doing the worksheets while the teacher was, like, explaining the concepts we were learning, because I had already learned them days before, and I would just do my worksheets and finish them, because the sooner I finished my worksheets, the sooner I could get on my laptop and start making, MCU Vine edits of, like, you know, characters set to music, and that's what it wasn't even Vine edits at that point. In high school, it would have been YouTube and Instagram. But like video edits, AMVs essentially, of characters. I would get my work done so I could make AMVs faster. But I do that with everything I do, but I'm not sure, so I'm not going to say I have anything yet. I definitely recommend researching. One of my favorite things to do growing up was stacking cans and untangling all the wires and headphone stuff. Oh my god, I love untying knots. That's always been one of my faves. Anyway, cosplay is a special interest of mine then and now. Yeah! That's really funny. I would have skipped doing the work just to do AMVs, and that's why I was a bad student. Here's a Payton story, which I think tells you a lot about me. When I was in high school, I ran out of classes that I wanted to take. I didn't have any classes anymore that I wanted to take because I took them all before my last year of high school, pretty much. So I still needed to get credits so that I could graduate. Like, I still needed to take classes. I couldn't just have spares. But the classes that were remaining for me was shit like biology, which I didn't want to do. So I'm talking to my, like, guidance counselor who makes our schedules, and she's like, well, you got 3 options here. You have advanced phys ed. No, I was not going into advanced phys ed. I'm not very athletic. You have biology. No. Or you have advanced grade 12 woodworking, which you're only recommended to do if you've done 3 prior years of woodworking. And I said, okay, put me in advanced woodworking. How hard can it be? Anyways, I ended up making I spent the entire semester making myself a nightstand for my bed. Nobody else in the class made any sort of furniture that was that big. Somebody made like a small rocking horse for a toddler. Other people were making birdhouses and shit. I made an entire nightstand all semester. And then I got the highest grade in that class of anybody in the school for that entire year. So at my graduation ceremony, I got a woodworking award. I had never woodworked in my life. I was scared of saws. I was scared of saws and power tools. And somehow I ended up getting the highest grade in the class. No, seriously, it was insane of me. I, like, genuinely, I would show up to school on snow days, like when the buses were canceled, specifically to go to my woodworking class and work more on my nightstand. And then after that, I would go home. I'd be like, well, I've done all the school I need to do for the day. I'm leaving. Because I liked snow days because it meant the other stupid students who kept asking our teachers so many questions wouldn't be there. So I got to ask him my questions and I got like more personalized support from him. Like I was playing mind games in the woodworking class, in advanced woodworking. So anyways, I now have a nightstand that I made in high school like 4 or 5 years ago. And it's like beautifully crafted out of oak and like hand stained and everything. Like I was up to something crazy. I remember when it was time to take it home, I had to like call my mom and I was like, "Could you come pick me up from school and also pick up my nightstand that I made? I can't take this on the city bus. It's very large." I remember the teacher meeting my mom, and my woodworking teacher was like, "Payton has some insane woodworking skills," and was like a pleasure to have in class. And I was like, oops. Like, I really just decided to go crazy on woodworking that year. In my last year of high school, I took the funniest classes. Like, why was I in advanced woodworking? And accounting. That's what I was in. I was in accounting. Because I was in accounting when our school went into lockdown because somebody threatened to bomb it. Pleasure to having class is the best achievement. No, literally. Pleasure to having class from the old grumpy woodworking teacher who didn't like anybody but loved me. Boom. I love that I just casually dropped the bomb threat thing and then just didn't like go ahead on it. I don't know if I can talk about that on the internet. To be quite honest, I mentioned that and then I was like, wait. Honestly, very cosplayer of you to go, yeah, I'll take advanced woodworking. How hard can it be? I was scared of saws, Sam, but I thought it was the least evil out of advanced phys ed, biology, and advanced woodworking. I was like, well, surely I could skirt by an advanced woodworking and do something, you know, small and easy. And I show up for the first day of advanced woodworking, and the teacher is like, guys, this is advanced woodworking. You can't be making birdhouses and shit. I want you to be making things that are advanced. And then I proceeded to, and then he like handed us woodworking magazines and was like, pick a project out of these. And I guess I proceeded to pick the most advanced project out of anybody in the class. Meanwhile, I thought it was going to be easy. I was like, yeah, surely it won't be that hard. Like, I was scared of all power tools. They put me in stage carpentry against my will as a costume minor. Now I do home projects. One time I randomly tried coding and found out I'm really good, so I took a coding class as extra credit. Oh, I used to be decent at coding. I'm not anymore. Listen, I think everybody should take some sort of carpentry class at some point. I feel like it's one of those classes that prepares you for the real world in like such a funny way. Like you don't expect it, but woodworking, it helps. I'm not scared of power tools anymore, which is pretty sweet. I was very, very scared of power tools. Now I'm not scared of power tools, and I'm smart enough to know how to fix things when they break. Like, not half bad. I'm very bad at other things, though. I'm very bad at other things. But for that, I'm not half bad. That is every single size of ralsei done. Woodshop and home ec are necessary. No, exactly. I was so lucky that we had a fashion class when I was in school. And it was really, really funny for me specifically to take the fashion class as somebody who already had years of cosplay sewing experience. Our final project for the semester of that fashion class was to make a pair of pajama pants. Really easy pair of pajama pants. I'm talking 2 legs, a waistband, and you hem the bottom of the legs. Like super, super easy, like no pockets, no nothing fancy. And we had 2 weeks to work on it. And the first day we started to have to work on our final sewing class was also PCA shorts. Yep. First day we had to work on our final I think it's just because it helps. It's like all of your sewing skills at once to make a pair of pants. Our first day out of the 2 weeks we had, so like 10 school days, to work on these pants was my last day at school for the semester because I was getting my wisdom teeth out. So I proceeded to sit in the back of the class and sew my entire pair of pants in that 1 hour long class. And not only were all the students like, oh, Payton's crazy, like, how'd you do that so fast? But even my teacher was like, I genuinely didn't expect you to do that. I'm gonna pass you with flying colors. I was like, thank you. I'm gonna go get my teeth taken out now. They're gonna knock me out and take my teeth out now. And you know what I did when they took my teeth out? That's right. I spent all those days lounging at home in those pajama pants I just made. Work smarter, not harder, baby. My fashion class was like that. I've been sewing for 10 years at that point. No, exactly. Fashion class was a bird course for me. I just took it because I needed the credits, and I was like, wait, I can sew at school? That's so fun. And then when my teacher realized that I knew far more than she was going to teach us that semester, she just had me help out the other students. It was so funny. Like, I would have to help teach people how to thread their machine or like wind their bobbin or put their bobbin in. Or like I'd have to go around and like remind people to backstitch. That was the funniest thing. I ended up becoming like a TA essentially. I sewed my entire thesis collection during my wisdom teeth recovery. Oh my god. See, when I was recovering from wisdom teeth, I was doing sweet nothing until about 4 days in when I started to get really, really antsy and I couldn't stand laying down and doing nothing anymore. And so I decided to start just like, I started working on cosplay. I just started working on cosplay. I was like, well, if I got all this time off, time to work on cosplay. I don't even remember what I was working on at that time. That was like January of 2019. So, what was I cosplaying in January of 2019? I wasn't into musicals yet, so... Jester. I was working on Jester. That's what it was. I worked on Jester's corset while I was recovering from wisdom teeth. I got it. I still got it. I had to think about it for a second. I was like, wait, what was I doing? When was that? What was I doing then? You can tell me, you can like name a year and like a month of that year and I'll tell you what cosplay I was working on. Like if I just have to lock in. I don't know how, but I managed to get into advanced math. I never took advanced math because I knew I didn't need math for college. And I was like, well, if I don't have to take advanced math, I'm not gonna. And you know what? I don't regret it. Sure, I could have learned more math. And I could have known a lot more complex math. But I didn't. And it didn't serve me anything. I didn't do like any math in college. And I do math now, like for work, but it's very simple math, honestly. It's nothing I can't figure out. Well, everybody, that was the end of my ralsei size grading and digitizing, which means what I have left to do is write the pattern book and then digitize the pattern book and then make the listing photos, and I'm done, which is pretty sweet. I wanted to get this pattern done by the end of the year, and it seems like I will. Not bad. However, that does also mean that I have to go eat lunch. I'm really hungry. About 30 minutes ago, my stomach started grumbling, and if you heard it on the mic, I'm sorry. I don't think it made it up on the mic, but it felt so loud in the moment, and I was like, I'm not gonna bring attention to it. If somebody posts in chat, what was that sound, I'll bring attention to it, but if not, nobody needs to know. I didn't hear anything, thank God. Thank God I'm safe. Another win for Payton. Another win for me. Have a good lunch. Thank you. And thank you guys as always for coming and hanging out. And Sam, I'm going to get off stream and immediately message you and answer your sewing question. Don't worry. Thanks for stream. Oh my God, Kimber, you're alive. I hope you're resting, Kimber. I hope you're being safe. LMAO, eat first. Listen, man, I'm gonna send you a message and then I'm gonna go upstairs and eat and then I'm gonna answer your question while I'm eating. Work smarter, not harder. Not the ad. Not the ad, Riz. I'm about to end stream. Man. Not the ad. Goodbye. Wait. I need to do one thing before I go. Wait.
No.
Oh my God.
What is that?
I don't know.
Alan,
What?
grab it. Grab it.
I'm not gonna grab that. You grab it.
Get it now.
All right. Now I can leave. Bye, everybody. See you on Thursday. Oh.